Welcome to EB Sport, a podcast where we dive into the world of business, entrepreneurship, and everything in between. I am your host, Eugene, and today we are going to talk about one of the most crucial aspects of building a successful online presence. We're talking of SEO, search engine optimization. That's the full meaning of SEO. I believe most of you have heard about SEO, and it's very, very important when it comes to getting online presence with your website, which is why I think this topic is very important. And we are going to talk about the most important things you need to do when you create your website in order to be, found by search engines and get indexed and possibly start getting organic traffic. So specifically, we are going to discuss the essential things you need to do when you first create your website to ensure it's a new website. Congratulations. But creating a website is just the first step when you want to launch your business online. To ensure your website can be found easily by your target audience, you need to optimize it for search engines such like Google, Bing, and other important search engines. Here are the key steps you should take when you first create your website to set a strong foundation for SEO. We are going to talk about these things, and I want you to pay attention and listen carefully because these things are going to impact your online presence. So first thing we have to talk about is keyword research. It's as important as anything you are going to do with or as regards to SEO. So keyword research is very important. First and foremost, start with keyword research, understanding the keyword research and phrase your potential customers are using to search your product or services like yours is crucial. So you have to first of all think about it this way. You are the one, let's say, put yourself in the shoes of your customer and you want to search for a particular product, let's say an iPhone, and you need to think of the terms or the key phrases that you are going to search for that particular product in order for you to be able to find good results. So this is the first thing you have to do, and you do keyword research to understand what your potential customers are searching for before you can do anything. So once you have a list of relevant keywords, you can strategically use them throughout your website content. That way, search engines will understand what your content or your website is all about and be able to index it in a way your customers will be able to find it when they put in a search query in any of the search engines. So number two, we are going to optimize page titles and meta descriptions. So this is the second thing you have to do. Once you get your keywords, you understand the relevant keywords you need to use within your website content. The next thing is to optimize your page titles and meta descriptions. So next, optimize page titles and meta descriptions. The title tag is one of the most important on-page SEO elements. So underline the word on page. You have to do this on your website pages, which is why it's called on-page SEO. So it's key to optimize your website titles and meta descriptions. It should include your main keywords and accurately describe the content of the page. Meta descriptions, although not a direct ranking factor, play a significant role in improving your click-through rates from search engines result pages. Make sure you are compelling and include relevant keywords in your meta descriptions and titles of your pages. Third, create high quality content. This is very, very important. We always say content is the king, and I can't emphasize on this enough. The quality of content on your page or website matters a lot, and you can't ignore this. You have to put this in front of everything you are going to do with as regards to SEO, make sure you are creating quality content. Content is the king in the world of SEO. Ensure your website has high quality original content. I say high quality original content because your content need to be original and should be high quality. That provides value for your visitors. So you make sure your content, I'm repeating, your content should be of quality and original. That way you can be able to provide value for your visitors. This include blog posts, articles, product descriptions, and more. Your content should be well written, informative, and incorporate your target keywords naturally. Avoid keyword stuffing as this may harm your ranking. So do not stuff keywords when you are writing your content. Don't just, add too much of your main keywords because Google or other search engines may see this as spam. Avoid stuffing keywords. So number 4, we're going to look at the essential mobile friendliness of your website. You have to make sure your website is mobile friendly. I believe as far back as 2015, Google made this very, very important. If your website is not mobile friendly, you will discover that most of your content won't rank because people will not be able to interact friendly with your content on their mobile platform. So make sure your content is mobile friendly. Google uses mobile friendly indexing, meaning it primarily uses the mobile version of the content for indexing and ranking. Use responsive design to ensure your website look and performs well on all devices from desktop to smartphones. So as I said, you have to make sure your website is mobile friendly as Google uses as a ranking factor, and site speed is another crucial factor for both user experience and SEO. A slow website can lead to higher bounce rates and lower rankings. Use tools like Google Page Speed Insight or GT Metrics to analyze your website speed and identify areas for improvement. Compress images, leverage browser caching, and minimize JavaScript to enhance your website's performance. Site speed is very, very important. You can't just ignore this particular factor. You have to make sure your website opens fast as possible so people won't be able to, just leave when they hit your website or click on your website pages. It will impact negatively on your website and rankings generally. So make sure your website speed is fast. So number 6, set up Google Analytics and Search Console. So one of the most important things you have to understand is that once you create your website, you need to integrate Google Analytics and Search Console. This way, search engines, specifically Google in this sense, will be able to index and rank your website. To monitor your website performance, set up Google Analytics and Search Console. Google Analytics provides insights into your website traffic, user behavior, and conversions rate. Google Search Consoles help you understand how is your website performing in search engines, identify issues, and optimize your site's visibility. So you have to think of Search Console as a lifeline between you or your site and Google. So each time you have a problem, you get notified from Search Console that there is an issue on your website, whether it has to do with security of your website or broken links, anything that will impact your website negatively. Search engines kind of alert you through Search Console specifically to identify those problems and fix them, so your rankings will keep up with the pace. So that's number 6. Number 7, build a sitemap and submit to search engines. So another important thing is site maps. Okay, create an XML sitemap and submit it to search engines like Google and Bing. A sitemap helps search engines understand the structure of your website and ensure all your pages are indexed. Most content management systems like WordPress have plugins that can automatically generate and update your sitemap. So sitemap helps search engines find and index all your website pages and also helps search engines understand the structure of your website. So make sure you create sitemaps, and I will recommend you create both XML sitemap and HTML sitemaps. HTML sitemap will help your website in terms of user friendliness, and XML sitemap will help search engines identify, understand the structure and links on your website and index it for better rankings. So number 8 is implementing SSL for security. So you understand SSL helps protect your website. So security of your website is very important, and you have to understand that. So security is priority for both users and search engines. Implement SSL. SSL is basically secured sockets layer to encrypt data transferred between your website and its visitors. Websites with SSL certificates have HTTPS in their URL and are favored by Google, which can positively impact your rankings. So especially this is very, very important when you have tools or you receive payments through your website. You make sure your website is encrypted using SSL security, and that will also impact your search rankings and generally bring you more organic traffic. So number 9, we are on utilizing internal linking. So internal linking is another great factor and something you have to do to make sure search engines understand and index your website so you can be able to rank within search engines. So internal links help search engines understand the relationship between different pages on your website. It also helps distribute page authority and improve navigation. Use descriptive anchor text and link to relevant pages within your site to enhance both SEO and user friendly. Understand, let's say you have a page that talks about digital marketing, and then you have another page that is talking about the importance of digital marketing. You can link both pages to each other. So this way search engines understand and distribute authority are supposed among those pages and overall impact your ranking, or let's say your website ranking. So make sure each time you are creating content, new content, try to link back to your previous pages so you can be able to distribute or allow search engines to distribute authority among your website pages to increase your organic ranking. Now we are on number 10, and number 10 is to get quality backlinks. You know, whether we say backlinks doesn't impact your website that much, which I believe is not true. Most people say that sometimes, but that's not true. The quality of backlinks, I mean relevant backlinks, linking to your website from other websites helps your website rank and grow faster in search engines. So finally, work on building quality backlinks. Backlinks from reputable and relevant websites signal to search engines that your content is valuable and trustworthy. Focus on creating shareable content, guest blogging, and building relationship with industry influencers and earn those backlinks. So backlinks are a very, very important factor, ranking factor, I would say, in fact, one of the most important ranking factor. So you have to understand that backlinks kind of stand in a way of referencing your content to search engines, just basically telling search engines that your content is relevant and trustworthy, so search engines can rank it or distribute more, or authority, give more juice to those web pages and help your website rank better and faster. So getting quality backlinks helps your website gain massive organic traffic. So make sure you build quality backlinks once you get those things done. I know it's not easy to build quality backlinks, but it's crucial, and make sure you do your best to get quality backlinks to your website. So there you have it on this podcast, on this episode. I would say the essential steps to take when you first create a website to ensure it's optimized for search engines. Remember, SEO is an ongoing process, and staying up to date with the latest trends and algorithms changes is crucial. So you can subscribe to influencers, you can subscribe to search engines. So you can get updates on what is happening each time there is an update. This way you'll be able to understand what is going on and be able to keep up with SEO trends and gain that authority. I have to also tell you that search engine is not something, search engine optimization is not something you do once and forget. You continuously have to do it. As far as you're in business, as far as you want to keep ranking, you have to make sure you build authority. You are creating quality content consistently for you to be able to continue to grow. So that is it in this episode. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe to this pod for more tips and insights on how to grow your business. And if you have any questions or topics you would like me to cover in future episodes, feel free to reach out to me. Just drop me some lines and I'll be able to find my email. Just get my email right here and send me your question, and I'll be able to cover that in the next episode or further episodes. And if you have any questions, as I said, don't forget to reach out to me, and I will do my best to answer those questions. So this is what we have in this episode. I wanted to touch on this. I have never had someone talked about most important things you need to do once you create your website or once your website is up and running. And I decided to cover that in this episode. I would like you to subscribe, follow me, give me good reviews, so I'll be able to build this podcast and continue to share great content to help you, grow your business online. Thank you. This is Eugene. I'm signing off. See you in the next episode. Thank you.